It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so
Ooh, look at that nice lot just one block from the neighborhood main street.
Yeah, and hey look, there's Tim the Triplex in the middle of the block.
Hey Felicia, hey Doug. Great to see you.
Hey Tim, cool neighborhood.
This feels really good. You all probably have some great block parties.
Oh, you should have been here for the last one. Even the single family houses were partying.
I knew this would be great. We're actually looking for a new neighborhood where it's not just single family houses or big apartments. Hey everyone, I think we found our new neighborhood.
Sorry, you look like you're probably nice, but you're just too dense and you can't stay here. Unless you comply with our density limit and make some changes, I'll be forced to ask you to leave immediately.
We're too dense?
Yes, you're just too dense. You exceed our density limits.
But we're just like Tim and Carly over there. I don't get what you're saying about being too dense.
Hey Doug, bring your friends and come enjoy my courtyard. It's beautiful.
It may be true that you're like Tim and Carly, but they were here before the new density limits, so they can stay. But they're only allowed to stay if they don't change in any way. If they add a room or improve their physical form, they'll have to remove some of their density.
So to move into this neighborhood, I'm gonna have to lose 2 of my units? Do I lose the old couple who are so cool and interesting? Do I lose the aspiring violinist? Do I tell the teacher to leave? Maybe I tell that single nurse to leave. This makes no sense.
Oh, hey everyone! Look, it's Felicia and Doe. They're over here. Hey guys, what's going on?
We found this great neighborhood, but there's this thing called density, and we have too much of it. We're too dense, and if we don't lose some of it, we have to leave.
Leave? What? I might be a bit older and not as limber as I used to be. But too dense? I don't feel dense at all. I feel great.
Do I look too dense?
So let's leave this place and go find another one. This can't be the only cool neighborhood around.
Oh, but other communities will also have density limits, and you're going to face the same problem. So it's probably best if you just go back to your old neighborhood. You know, we're more sophisticated now. We can't be bothered with you non-conforming buildings.
Huh? What?
That's crazy. It used to be so simple. I didn't ever think of myself as dense, let alone too dense. Sorry, but I just don't feel too dense.
Well, that's fine, but you're too dense, and that's the way it is.
Phew. Good riddance. We don't need any more density.
I don't know about that. I think they're fun and add variety to this place.
Why do you want variety? I'm fine with it just the way it is.
Well, I'm not fine with it.
They're too dense.
No, they're not. They're so much like us.
They're too dense.
All right, everyone, let's keep looking for a neighborhood that doesn't think we're too dense and that wants variety and house-scaled buildings just like
Hey,
us.
everyone! I know of these places called missing middle neighborhoods, and they would, LOVE, love you.
All right, let's go check that neighborhood out.
it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
So we hope you enjoyed the video that we made. We made it a little funny so that you could enjoy the story, but it's actually a serious problem across the country, so I'm here to talk to you about it. I'm Karen Perolik, principal at Opticos Design, and we talk about missing middle housing around the country. Cities around the country have prioritized walkable living and its triple bottom line benefits. Walkable living is in demand across the country. Over 60% prefer living in a neighborhood with a walkable mix of houses and shops, including 56% of millennials and over 46% of baby boomers. And office tenants prefer walkable neighborhoods too, by a margin of 4-1, because walkable neighborhoods are where their employees want to live. In addition, by 2025, it's projected that 85% of households will be households without children, but we're building as if everyone will still have children in the house. For the past 75 years, we've been building detached single-family homes and apartments in mid-rise and high-rise apartment buildings. Just 2 housing products contributing to a 35% gap between demand and supply of walkable urban living choices. We're 3 million units short of the demand, but missing middle housing can help. Missing middle housing existed in our neighborhoods before we even started putting comprehensive plans together and talking about multifamily housing, and it's a completely separate thing. So be sure to make that distinction between missing middle housing and multifamily housing in your comp plan policy. So what is missing middle housing? Missing middle housing are house-scale buildings with multiple units in walkable neighborhoods. In towns built before the 1940s and the proliferation of zoning, they were a natural part of the housing mix, helping to provide housing choices to people at a variety of stages in their life and a variety of income levels. Many communities have realized that missing middle housing is important to help their communities thrive, including AARP, who sees missing middle housing as part of their strategy to provide housing choices to people as they age, but they want to stay in their community. So in our comp plan policies, we need to be talking about enabling walkable neighborhoods, which include missing middle housing as well as detached single-family houses. So what can you do to enable missing middle housing in your neighborhood? First, take a look at your zoning to see if and how it allows missing middle housing and what barriers it might be putting in the way. Second, recruit and train small developers in your neighborhood. You don't need to rely on medium or large developers. It's a great opportunity for small local businesses. Third, recruit local banks to help finance those developers and homeowners. Fourth, prioritize missing middle housing in your comprehensive plan. And fifth, you'll likely need to update your zoning code. Lastly, talk about missing middle housing in your community and get the momentum going. As the ULI recently said, it's time to rethink and evolve, reinvent and renew. Learn more at missingmiddlehousing.com.
Won't you please, please won't you be my neighbor?